welcome back to my channel where it's all about classic bodybuilding. And today I have for you a special treat, special training. I was training back and biceps today. As you know, I'm following mesocycle designed by Big Paul Barnett, a guy from the USA. This is the end of the second week, the last day of the week number 2. So 4 more weeks to go and then will be the deload. On the paper, I will see how I feel. So today we have 7 sets for back and 6 sets for biceps. I know it's not too much. However, because this is too big, 1 week before was less and next week will be more. So this goes in stages. You cannot just have the same training and expect results. You have to all the time shock the muscle. All the time. So this is the reason why the number of sets will be increasing, to tax the body more and to make body grow muscles as much as possible. As you know, I am now in a rebound phase. I did a competition. I finished second. In Masters division over 50. Check out the video from my competition. The link will be here. Let's move on the training. So first exercise today is back and biceps with focus on back width. And the first, of course, must be the wide grip pull down. It's for those lats to grow. It's old school exercise. I did a couple of warm-up sets before, of course, they are not recorded. I did to warm up the muscle and prepare muscle for a workout. I don't want any injuries, especially now when I'm over 50, so I have to take care of it. It takes more time to warm up this 50 years old engine, but it's necessary. When I was young, I would just jump in, even without the warm up, and I would do and fuck up my joints and elbows and knees and everything, just to move in the weight. No, not now. No, this exercise let's go up for the maximum stretch and pull down for the maximum contraction. What I focus is not to swing the weight up and down, not to move body up and down, because then you won't achieve anything. You will just move weight from point A to point B. You have to keep the tension in the muscle all the time, even if it means that you just will end up doing partials. It's still better just to draw weight like that and swing like that and that and that. Yeah? This is what I have from Mr. Rambot. He trained some famous bodybuilders. He would always say that it's very important doing this exercise to keep muscle under tension all the time, and no swinging weight and not like that. So when you progress through the exercise and you're on rep number 8, 9, or getting closer to your target, you can start to do the partials. You don't have to contract all the way down, because there is not enough strength, and your motor units are spent. So on wide grip pull down was 3 sets. The second exercise is similar one, but this is the narrow grip pull down. Some would argue this is for the back thickness. Yes, it can, but mind-muscle connection in this exercise is quite important, and always I'm focusing on the slow execution of the exercise. Go for the maximum stretch. Maximum. I always keep my hands in elbows little bit bent, so not all the pulling. So the weight doesn't pull on my joints, but on my muscles, and I'm always keeping tension. And go down for the maximum contraction, and trying to squeeze those muscles with the shoulder blades. And again, stationary position of your torso is crucial. Don't swing don't move with your torso up and down, swing, it means that you're using heavy weight or something is wrong. So yeah, so perfect form without moving, and just the muscles that are required to work will be working. You see, I'm using the straps on it because my grip is, because my back muscles are much stronger than just my grip. So I have to use the straps when using higher weights. So I'm not focusing on just to hold the grip and exercise. No, I want to focus on the muscle exercising, not just to hold the grip. Like a dickhead, if you know what I mean. And when trying to pull down, I always imagining pulling not from my palms, but my elbows. So I'm pulling down weight with my elbows. This is like what I imagine. This exercise is also dangerous if you use high weights and do improper form, because you can injure your biceps. Ask Dorian Yates what he did. He torn his biceps doing the pull downs, not biceps curls. Pull downs, yeah, with heavy weight, of course. So this is why I always warm up and be careful in execution of the exercise. The last exercise for back was Shrugs. I haven't done this exercise in years. Paul Barnett has this exercise, so I tried. I did Shrugs. I would aim for 20 repetitions per set. Yeah, holding the weights, trying not to bend my hands, but lifting the weight, as you can see a little bit doing, but trying just to lift the weight with my shoulders, so doing the Shrugs. And also trying to lift them up and back a little bit. You know, like it's going up and back. Not up and back, but it's going like this motion. And most effective. I saw how the Dorian Yates was advising client how to do the Shrugs. Yeah, Shrugs are for the trapezius muscle. I need to improve trapezius. It's like second back. So yeah, I did the high volume. It's two sets, 20 reps, 35 kilos only per each hand. And let's be honest, after the wide grip pull downs and narrow grip pull downs, I was quite exhausted. So Shrugs are not so physically taxing. So it's good exercise for the finishing the back. And of course, when you training back, you use also biceps. So after finishing the back, biceps is already sort of warmed up. So you don't need to go through the excessive warm-up sets. Do one set with 20 reps with a little weight to get a pump. And then I moved onto the dumbbell biceps curls, standing dumbbell biceps curls. You can do it with the two hands simultaneously or one hand after another. And I'm trying to supinate my arms, starting with a neutral grip or hammer grip, and then as I curl up, I supinate hand, palm towards me, and again for the maximum stretch and the down and the maximum contraction at the top of the movement. Again 15 reps. I was never doing this high volume. When I was doing biceps, I would use quite heavy weight and do between 6 to 8 reps. But now, because I'm doing 15, I had to drop the weight. At the end of the set, I start to feel this burning sensation and the muscle is going to like explode. It's a little bit like painful, but in a good way. So as the Arnold said, if you cannot go through those last couple of repetitions, you will make it. Because those last repetitions will damage the muscle the most, and there the most hypertrophy will occur. So you cannot just work with one hand on the phone calling and the second one exercising. Won't work. The same weight, 15 kilos per each hand. I know it's laughable, the weight. Some guys would use more, but now trying to perfect the form. So I tried So what I'm doing, I just keep the torso still and not swinging the weights much. Of course I'm swinging a little bit, but not much. And feeling the squeeze of the muscle at the top for the maximum muscle development. Executing the exercise in slow fashion, not rushing through the movements and just swinging and using momentum. Won't work. So the training muscle. Again, I'm not pushing heavy weights now after the competition. I have to be very careful. Because now I'll grow. I hope I'll grow. Just because of the amount of food I eat now. When I was on a contest prep, the finishing stages of my contest prep, I was on 2,000 calories on training days. Now I'm on 4,500. Sometimes even go for 5,000. So this is the crucial phase of the preparation for the maintenance phase that will go after rebound. So the maintenance phase will go after for another 8 to 10 weeks, and then we will transition into the off season. Of course, we cannot accumulate we cannot accumulate excessive fat. Of course, some fat will be gained. It doesn't go because you cannot just gain muscle and no fat. It doesn't work like that. After finishing dumbbell biceps curl, I move on the easy barbell curl, standing, and again 15 reps per set. Those small muscles, I'll try to load them with a higher amount of the sets and repetitions. Because what I did before was heavy weights, and my arms, they haven't been growing so much as the rest of my body. I'm doing now with this different approach. You have to shock the muscle in order for the muscle to grow. You cannot just stick to the same kind of training, same weights, and expecting different results, because your body is a machine. You will adapt. Don't forget the people living in the North Pole and in tropical environment as well. We are so adapted. We are survivors. So our bodies are machines. Find your grip. Of course, if your grip is closer, if you have closer grip, you will hit more outer biceps, outer head of the biceps. If it's more spread apart, inner part of second head of the biceps. And again, keeping the body still. When I'm running out of the steam, I would use cheating. Arnold said, using cheating is okay, but not from the beginning of the movement. You cannot cheat from the first rep. You can cheat only when you are running out of the fumes at the 11th or 12th rep and trying to do more reps, a little bit more cheating, but only on the way up. On the way down, just let the weight go down slowly and nicely, so you hit those biceps and the bicep will grow like mushroom after the rain. And the last exercise what I picked up is from the old school. I saw this doing by Arnold in many different variations, standing, sitting. So I'm sitting on the bench, lodging my elbow inside the thigh. My upper arm should be stationary. All what is moving should be only your forearm with the dumbbell, up and down. So go for the stretch. Maximum stretch on the top, but not stretching it like very stretching, because then you will lose the tension in the muscle and all the weight will go through to the joints. So this is not what I'm looking for, because I am 50 years old. I'm not flexible. When I was 18, I was jumping on the trees and everything, like a monkey. I was flexible, not anymore. You have to work around what flexibility allows you. Please never go through the pain. If you feel any kind of pain, no. There is no, because the body gives you signal. It's like you're driving a car and you have a dashboard, and then the yellow lights start to blink. You ignore it. Okay, you go through. It's like the pain. Okay, it's like yellow light. You just go pushing through. And then suddenly this yellow light will turn into red light and your engine will stop. So then the injury happened and the damage is done, and then you will regret it. Then you will have to stop because injury will put you back. No pain whatsoever, because muscles can grow, but be careful. Connective tissues and joint don't keep up with the muscles. So if you are too strong, you can damage the joints and connective tissues and tendons, and those things are healing so slow, unbelievably slow. And as you get older, very slow, very slow. So prevention is crucial here. Yeah, so some guys are doing the same exercise, but you can see how not to do it, okay? on the guy behind me. Even I am moving a little bit my upper arm because I'm running out of the steam. It's only 1200 kilos, but it's so taxing, yeah? It's so difficult to do, and I don't want just to swing the weight and drop it back down. Always lift it up and slowly lower it down, keeping tension all the time. So this was the last exercise, guys, for today. It was very quick. It was the end of the second week. So the third week we will add another set. So as we go through this journey, our trainings will get more taxing, more difficult. So as your body will grow, you will get stronger and more muscular. I will see after 6 weeks what are the results. And if you like the video, please like and subscribe. It will help my channel so I can prepare more videos for you guys. And have a great workout. Enjoy. Peace.